Welcome to the Days of Green. I am Andrew, the GM of this. The scripture for today I'm going to be reading is commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Okay. We'll go ahead and introduce my players. So we have two players and stuff. We have Zira, first of all, who's the Fire Genasi. And we have Devotion, who is a Spellblade, but also likes to play with fire too.
Well, he's a tiefling, so
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into it. You guys are within the city of the capital, and you guys have found comfort and peace. There's not much going on. You have visited the captain a couple times within the capital to kind of get an idea of work to be done. He's kind of turned you away multiple times, okay? And you are running short, I shouldn't say on money, but you know that you would need some to kind of keep going in your guys' lifestyle, okay?
we want to
And that is where you guys have find yourselves over by the captain's door. He is over in the captain's door in the captain's area, okay? In captain's quarter.
Hey, Cap. It's us again. We're really kind of seriously hoping that you've got something for us.
Let's see what I got.
Twig's sticky fingers has kind of put us in a sticky situation.
There we go.
And Bowtie's appetite has kind of eaten us out of house and home. So yeah, we could really use the opportunity to earn some more coins if possible.
When you enter into the room, his chambers and stuff, the guards that are outside, they're kind of pushing you guys and keeping you guys from kind of entering. You guys have kind of come in. He allows it. He sits. He kind of asks about stories of what you guys have been up to or what you guys have been trying to do to keep yourselves busy. This is going to be a skill challenge. Let's do that. Okay, you're probably going to be impressing upon him. So let's go ahead and do a. It's going to be a communication one. So what would the skill be? It's performance or not performance?
I'll do influence.
Influence. Thank you.
We did some things and stuff. I got a 7.
He is sitting and watching the fire and stuff. It's like Team Devotion. You're not really impressing me that much. I have something. He looks outside to the window. It is nighttime outside, and he says, "But I don't think that you are really into this thing. Maybe you guys should look to find something more that suits you." What are you doing?
I feel like you have failed to give us the proper opportunity to show our true potential. I rolled a 12.
He kind of raises an eyebrow at you, and then he walks over toward the fireplace, pulls a stick, and starts shuffling it around a little bit. And there's a lot of other teams out there that are making a name for themselves, whether it be by doing missions or by spreading their names so that people know, spreading their stories. I know you don't have your storyteller here today.
Yes, and we really honestly have no desire to be famous. Like, we just want to make enough money to eat dinner. And I think our actions have more than spoken for themselves. I mean, we did manage to take care of the Scrimbrats for you.
That is true. He says, there is a line, there is a thin line in which I understand, yes, you don't want to make a name for yourselves, but there are teams that have made a name for themselves, and they, out of my hands, get the jobs because of who they are. Like I said, it's out of my hands.
Well, you are the captain of the guard, though.
He said, it's out of my hands. There is up above me that has more precedence. He looks over and he points at the stack of papers. Like, a lot of those missions have already been claimed by other teams. I don't have... And then he walks over to his table, and then he notices a paper, and he starts reading it. He starts mumbling it under his voice. And then he kind of then walks over toward the window. He looks out kind of quizzically. And then he says, "Keep your eyes peeled. That's all I can really give to you. I've enjoyed having you. You seem like a good team. But if you don't make a name for yourself, you won't last very long."
Okay. You can't give us anything. I mean, I feel like Team Devotion has made a name for itself. I mean, I don't know. It seems like enough people know us at this point.
Besides, how are we supposed to make a name for ourselves if we don't have any work to make our names for ourselves with?
We should just bring in the Scrimp Rats. They'll totally, like, brand us. We're their heroes.
Let me see if I can actually... I'll just do that.
They gave Twig a book. A risque book.
He says, "I have something. It's been a little odd, a little strange." And he says, "This is by orders for the fire protection, for the fire brigade. The fire brigade will probably figure it out, but I'm willing to give you guys a chance. This is not in my above's hands. It is somewhat in my control. But there have been mysterious fires that have been starting throughout the city, the northern part of the city. If you can figure out what is causing it, or if you're able to find this thing and bring it into custody, then I could possibly work your name up to the higher officials."
We like fire. So you think it's a person or a thing?
We don't know fully. We have some reports of fire starting into the north part of the city. Small bits of fire here and there, and the locals have had to put it out. Now they think that there's something that has been causing, somebody more malicious that has been causing it, since it's been repeating.
Makes sense. I'm sure we can figure it out.
You have any other questions for me?
Yeah, just give us the location of the last fire there was, and we'll start there.
Okay. Lorcan's Inn is across the way from the market.
Cool. Shall we, Devotion?
Indeed.
Let's go.
Okay.
We're gonna go to the market.
You guys start heading over toward the market, and you guys takes a little bit of a travel and stuff. You kind of guys pass through a lot of the streets. They're kind of somewhat empty now that the night has kind of passed, and you guys have made it over toward Larkin's Inn. Okay. You can see it is somewhat half burned, half charred. And you can see a fella that is scrubbing on the walls on the outside. Okay. He is probably the keep guy. You can also see on the crossway there is the market. They're packing up and closing up their stuff. Okay. Those are the two things that you guys are able to notice.
Awesome. I'm going to do a survival check to see if I can find any like tracks or evidence or anything like that. That might give me a clue as to who had been here for the fire.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for you're running for survival, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's my I would imagine that's my tracking, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's a non-nat 23, sorry. I can math.
You said 20, 22?
Yeah.
Okay.
23, sorry.
With the 23, you are able to notice there's a lot of footmarks everywhere. Obviously, people have been traveling through here a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You start studying the wall in which the guy is scrubbing at and noticing the charred marks on it. It somewhat looked like it had a blast of fire that hit it. And where it had blasted out, you're kind of following back the trail. And then you're noticing on the stone path, you're starting to see what appears to be somewhat of a footprint of a canine, darkened footprint that has been charred into the ground.
Great. We're dealing with a Pokemon.
Yes. That was the encounter I had for you guys.
Katie, where are you? We've got Growlithe.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to point it out to Devotion. You want to go talk to the keep and see if he saw anything?
Yeah. I walk over to the guy.
The guy keeps scrubbing away, and then he hears somebody coming close to him, and then he looks back over at you, and he says, can I help you? We're kind of in an in-between time right now. I mean, we don't have a lot of rooms because half of it's been destroyed, but...
Yeah, that's actually why we're here. Where the guards captain sent us to investigate these fires. So I was just wondering if you had seen anything suspicious last night.
Go ahead. I'm not gonna make you roll. He says, well, I heard a noise. We have to give other voices. Well, I heard a noise. First, it came from across the street, like a crashing noise. And then I heard somebody yelling. And then I heard the bang of a fire going off. And then after the fire was too loud. I couldn't hear anything else. When I checked out the window, there was just the fire, and I needed to put it out quickly. So you said you're investigating with the captain?
Yeah.
Part of the fire brigade?
No, we're independent from them, but the captain sent us over.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so the fire started outside?
Correct. Fire started outside.
And you didn't see any suspicious people hanging around beforehand?
I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was knitting. And once I started hearing the noises, I started to get up. And then he points over toward one of the market stands. I saw some of those drapings moving. And I didn't see what was going on over there. And that's when I heard somebody yelling. And then the loud bang of the fire.
Okay. Do you know who was yelling? Was it a neighbor?
Yes, it was one of the market keepers. He sharpens the blades.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll go talk to him and see what he saw.
All right. Your name?
I'm Devotion.
Devotion, nice to meet
And that's Zira over there.
I'm like looking at the ground, like.
you. Taking things apart and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, well, good luck. I hope you figure out who's been doing this.
Mm-hmm. We'll do our best, sir.
And with that, I'm assuming you're going over to the tradesman across the way. Okay. He is quickly kind of pulling things down. He's packing it up onto what appears to be a cart, and then he is climbing up on his cart, and he has the reins for his horses. Okay.
Hey, hold up there, friend.
This is the most that you've ever talked. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of like strange, but
Whole new dimension.
yeah. What's going on? I don't got all day. I have to go home.
Yeah, just a couple questions. The guard captain sent us over to investigate the fire last night.
Oh, the fire.
Yeah, so I was just wondering if you had seen anything.
I saw a couple things. I'm surprised that the fire guard hasn't come around. You're part of the fire guard. Well, perfect timing. You probably want my my story of what happened.
Yep.
So there was a thief. He was going through and he was stealing my neighbor's. There was a jewelry, and I yelled at him. I said, "Hey, stop!" And then when he noticed, I couldn't see his face because it was dark out. He climbed down. He was a short fella, probably like a halfling or a dwarf, and he started to run off. And then all of a sudden, and then he then pulls up his sleeve, and you can see burn marks all over his arm. And then this creature just jumped out and just blasted fire. But I ducked and moved, and then it hit the inn's wall, and started a fire.
What kind of a creature was it?
I really couldn't tell very well. Let me try to remember. I didn't get a look at it. I'm sorry.
Did you see anything else?
I did. The person that was in that area, he was going through a lot of things, and he had what appeared to be a bag, but something that was hanging on his side was a weird shaped gem that was somewhat glowing.
That was the thief?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. Go ahead and roll for awareness.
It's a natural 25.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this and stuff, and you guys can divulge your guys' information, talk in character, of what you're kind of considering and thinking. Okay.
So I found these tracks over here that appear to be the source of the fire, but it's very confusing because they're canine-esque.
Well, I was talking to the shop owner next door, and he said that there was a creature out here last night, but he didn't get a good look at it.
Have you ever heard of, like, some kind of fire beast on this plane?
No.
Not on this plane, no. I don't believe yet. I mean, if you venture in the more dangerous parts and stuff, I would imagine that you might run into something like that, but no, none of this plane doesn't belong.
Do I know what it is? Is it fire genasi?
You know that it is probably something from your realm. I mean, it's elemental-esque.
Mm-hmm.
It seems very elemental-esque, and you know, I mean, it has the tall tailing tails of that. You don't know what kind of creature, or I shouldn't say you don't know what kind of creature, but I don't think you personally have seen what this creature is, or know what this creature is.
Okay.
Yep. And with that, as you guys are conversating, you can smell smoke.
Do you smell that?
Did I smell smoke?
You look around and try to smell smoke too, and you kind of start to get the hints of it, and then you do notice that there is somewhat of a fire that is happening not too far from.
We're moving.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Okay.
You guys.
I'm gonna move in, but then I'm gonna stealth as I'm moving. See if I can get close enough and figure out who started it. Non-nat 20 for stealth. Like, I'm gonna try to move up quick and then, go quiet.
Yep.
I got a 3 for stealth.
Just keep going. Just keep going, Devotion. Go get the fire out. I'll take care of the espionage. You take care of everything else.
Awesome. Okay, so you guys are running through the dark streets quickly but quietly, as best you can. What did you roll for yourself?
3.
3. You are having a hard time. You are moving and you are struggling to catch your breath. It is a good ways away. You kind of get rid of the whole stealth idea as you're running and you're just breathing too loud and stuff. Zero, what'd you roll?
20.
A 20. Gotcha.
Non-nat.
And
I'm like on the rooftops, just like.
yep. You are racing through the city, and then you come to it. You guys come from the shadows, and you guys can see what appears to be the local bakery is on fire completely. I shouldn't say the local bakery. Another, we'll call it Tim's Inn.
Poor Tim.
Tim?
It's an inn that is on fire. Okay, it is blazing up pretty big. Okay. And yeah, there are people that are starting to surround this area. They look confused. They look kind of worried.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see people kind of pushing through the door, breaking it down, and then people kind of running out of it. There's like a total of 3 people that run out of it.
Okay.
There are people on the sides that looks frantic, confused. You can see people on the floor coughing up smoke, covered in kind of this smoke stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And having a difficult time breathing. And the fire is too big and too ominous that you are overwhelmed by it to be able to maybe notice anything that stands out. Okay?
So we see nothing. We just see a giant fire.
Give me 1 second. I'll double check on it real quick and see.
He said never mind. I think it was his end because I mean it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Dude. Yep. It is on fire. Yes, you guys can just see the fire. It is, like I said, blazing. The captain then he pulls off his metal armor, and then he dashes into this burning building. Okay. And his soldier fella kind of like steps back and away from all this. Okay, as he charges through the door. Okay.
Yeah, I have a T thing. I'm gonna run after him.
Awesome.
Are you gonna take your metal armor off first? Apparently, it's gonna fuse to you.
I'm fine.
You charge into this building. Okay. And you can see just ahead of you that there's some fire in here. There's fire on the right and fire on the somewhat left. And then there's stairs that are next to that fire that goes up. Then ahead of you is like what appears to be a door all the way at the end. Okay. And it looks like it's kind of somewhat burning. Okay. The captain then kind of looks around and then he looks at the stairs and he then charges up the stairs. Okay. We're going to go ahead and roll for initiative. All right. So basically the way this is going to work is that you guys are going to succeed forward. Okay.
You help me roll?
So that means that no matter what, everything will end nicely. But however well you guys do is however what you guys will get from this.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
I rolled an 8.
Ooh.
Just like my shirt.
To me, well,
You gotta quit wearing that shirt.
I will say that you guys were successful. At least one of you guys beat the initiative. Okay.
I think
See-
it was him.
Obviously.
Zira, you can see what appears to be a lady that is on the floor and kind of very weak. And then there's another lady that's holding her and stuff. Is this lady who's on the floor is looking in the direction of the house and stuff. Okay, that she is saying to her, or no, she tries to get back up, and she says, the other girl says, no, the God, he'll get him, he'll save him. Okay, you can hear that. Okay,
Is there somebody else in there?
and then she blurts out, my husband, he was asleep. I shook him awake, and he was having troubles getting up.
Gotcha.
He's not well.
Where is he?
And then she then points to the second floor.
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Hey, Devotion, there's somebody on the second floor.
It is your turn right now. Okay, so you or
Oh.
whoever wants to go first can go first. I should say.
You can go first since you're in the room.
Do I see anybody on the ground floor?
Anybody on the ground floor, you can see that there is a person that is passed out on top of their cello. Over, I'm gonna do a pointer. Get used to this there real quick. So over here, you can see that there is what appears to be a fellow that was probably playing the cello, and then he kind of fell over, and it is kind of on top of him. Okay, and he's trying to wiggle himself out, but he's like been coughing, and he's been having a lot of problems. He's been trying to push it off him, but he's grown tired. That's what you're able to see.
I dash over there and pull the instrument off of him.
Heavy cello. What's it made of?
I'm sorry, a bass? Is it like a what's?
No, the cello's a big one, but I mean, it's like a.
I know.
It's made of wood. Don't look at hear that happen.
Very high quality cello.
Okay, so Devotion, you're gonna go ahead and move, right? Sid?
Yeah.
Awesome. I did get click on this one. So let's go ahead and just do your. I'm gonna get used to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spaces. You move fully over toward him. Okay. Anything else that you're going to be doing?
I'm gonna try and get him up.
Gotcha. So you're going to have to use a strength. Let's do
Mike.
like a grapple. Well, I had to do a grapple the cello and pull it off of him. It's probably not going to be that hard and stuff.
That'd be athletics.
I think it's a martial
acrobatics
check, isn't
or
it?
huh?
Isn't it martial? Martial check for grapple.
Yeah, it's a martial check.
I know one side is martial, the other side is athletics. Right.
8.
Okay.
Oh my God.
With an 8, as you go to grab at it, the guy kind of reaches out and is kind of reaching for you.
We
and
need a help
causing it
die over
very
here.
difficult for you to kind of try to grab a hold and push it off of him and see what's called. So yeah, that was a failed attempt for a grapple to remove this cello from him.
He just told you it wouldn't be that hard. Come on, Devotion.
Anything else you want to do?
Let's see. So that's 2 actions so far, right? I try again. Do I get a disadvantage penalty for trying again?
As you are, yes, you do. You have a disadvantage on this one.
Just smash the thing.
I should say, as you are doing that, all of a sudden, you can see like fires burning on the floorboards that are just below you. Okay, you can tell that this, as you step, it creaks and cracks, and then little flares kind of like come out of it. Flickers of flames kind of come out of below you. Okay, what did you roll?
So 8 failed. Does a 7 succeed?
No, 7 doesn't succeed. Awesome. These, you have 1 action left. Let me actually get my actions done. 2, 3.
I know my spells are helpful here.
Yep.
What, fire spells?
Does a 5 succeed?
No. You are going and trying to lift up this cello, and the guy says, as you're trying to do this, you can just start, a flume of smoke is kind of covering in this area, and you just breathe it in. You're coughing and struggling to kind of move in this room. Okay?
It's one of those like magic tricks where like the suitcase is really heavy because it's like actually magnetized to the floor, and you have to press the secret button to release the magnets. That way you can pick it up.
The guy says, no. Save me and my cello. Save me and my cello, please. Don't just take me. Take my cello as well. This. Awesome. My turn. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Power it up. I'm going to go ahead and attack you. Okay. Ooh, that's going to be so it's going to be 11
For area or precision?
area.
Miss.
You're going to take
If it
1
was
fire.
precision, it would also miss, but
Gotcha. You're going to take 1 fire damage. Okay?
see, I'm resistant to fire damage, so
Okay,
I
so
take
you get
half.
none. Okay, awesome. I knew I needed to hit
Does
you
it
guys
round
hard.
down or up?
It rounds down. You're good. As you're kind of trying to do all this, all of a sudden, you see just below you the ground was it bust open and a fire just, and it blasts right in front of you as this ground opens up with fire. Okay, and I should paint to you that the guy is probably right here with the cello. Okay, and the fire just flame just hits you, and you kind of cover enough, and it just does nothing to you. You have gone through this before, I believe. Cool. It's over towards Zira's turn.
All right, I am going to probably run over to the building and do like a scan. See if there's any way that I can like either get in or I'm still looking for the perps.
Yeah, you're still looking for the perps?
I'm still looking for the perps.
Yeah.
You want me to do an investigation or awareness, survival?
Let's go ahead and do this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move you, okay? So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if you want to, allow you to do a minor action and a minor action, okay? So for minor actions to do an investigate to see. It's gonna be a quick scan, okay?
Yep.
So
Oh, that's a natural 1.
yep. As you're running around and stuff,
Yes.
you're still trying to stay stealthed up, just in case. You have your blade if you just need it. But you're scanning around. You can tell that the fire did not start in this section. You're in the wrong section of the building in which the fire started. You probably want where the main fire started.
Okay.
So, yep. You want to
Coming
move
up.
in again?
Yep, let's move again.
Cool. 8, 4, 5. We'll put you right down on this end. And the fire is blazing through the windows over here on this section somewhat. Okay. And if you want to do another one again, you can.
Okay, 17.
With the 17, you look through the window of this, and you can see somewhat through the flames as they kind of go up and down, Devotion, and he is struggling with this cello as he's trying to pull it, and this guy is kind of wrestling with him as well.
Okay.
And you can see him get hit with a flame of fire, but he looks all right. He looks sweaty, but he looks all right. Okay, and then as you scan around the area to kind of see something and stuff, you do see those similar markings on the ground. Okay, those markings,
Okay.
as well as what appears to be a guy that is at his area, at his market area, and then he had most of the stuff packed up, and he says, "There's somebody in there. There's somebody in there. Somebody has to go in and save them."
In this one, and I point to where the cello guy is.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna bust the window. So do I have to do an attack on the window?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
You will have to attack it to break it in.
Okay, I will break it.
Yep, it'll probably be an easy.
Let's see. 8.
Matters about how much damage you do, not about how well you roll.
8. Oh well, it's
All total.
one damage.
1 damage is enough. You blast
Yeah.
and break it open. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
The man starts to mention and say something. That beast. That he started it, and he's gonna kill those people. Those innocent people.
Where? I immediately whirl around.
It's and then he says to you, "It's long gone. That beast and that thief." He then says, "Like, I stole my foods, some of the fishes and the meats." Says that he stole some of the meats and the foods and stuff, and they ran off. They ran off a while ago. They ran off probably, he says, maybe like 20 to 30 minutes ago.
Wow, and how come you didn't report this?
I was focused on the fire.
Fire hasn't been burning
He
for
has,
20 minutes.
Buckets and water and stuff that he's been trying to like.
Okay, fine. Find me after we're done here. And I'm gonna,
Movement in.
yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Awesome. You are now in this
Okay.
building with the fire. You can see what is taking place. Okay,
Yeah, that's all my actions.
that's all your actions. Let
Oh.
us go.
I was moving a lot.
Actually, put my pager up. Let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and spend 1 action to do this. We're going to go ahead and grow the fire. Okay? So the fire is going to grow. It chambers, and it's going to go here, 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 and in where you're at, as well as where Devotion is at, and as well as all right there. Okay? Fire is everywhere. Okay? And I'm going to spend another action, actually, to go ahead and just all of a sudden there's smoke that starts to fume all in this area.
Now the window's
guys-
open now, so there's the window is open now, so there's
It
ventilation.
is open. There is somewhat ventilation, but it is somewhat difficult to kind of go through here. Okay, try not to breathe in the smoke. You're keeping your head down low, even though in that case, okay. So it's going to take 2 movements just to move around in wherever the fire is at.
Okay.
Okay, so that was 1 and 2, and then I'm going to go ahead and roll for an attack and give myself some the extra damage on it. And I'm going to go ahead and attack on your Devotion again. Come on, dice. Don't fail me. That's going to be a 16 for area.
Miss.
Really? God. I'm never going to hit you. The fire whips around and moves as the window had broken open. And another fire of flame that shoots up from below in the basement area. It hits him, and you kind of cover up and hold tight. And you hold that guy down so he doesn't get burnt up. But yeah, you take no damage on the thing. Gosh, here I made this thing and I'm not killing you guys. Okay. I'm just gonna go back over to Devotion.
Alright, can I spend a double action to give myself advantage to get this stupid cello off?
Yeah.
Can I give him a help die?
You can't.
No, I'd have
Yeah,
to.
you can.
I would
I'll
have
allow
to do
it.
that ahead of time, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you should have given it to him right ahead of time. Yeah, you're right.
I got a natural 20.
Okay, you don't need to have.
If you would like, you can put your hunter's mark on helping people. I shouldn't say help, but like on people that need. You know what I mean? Rather than it being a monster, you can put it on somebody that needs to be saved, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What did you say for your roll?
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You quickly grab the guy and push him down as he tries to fight you to help him to take his cello as well. And you grab the cello and lift it completely off, and you it tucks and falls off of him. And I'm assuming, I wouldn't say you picked him up, but yeah, I'll let you pick him up. Okay.
Yeah, I'll sling it over my shoulder and back towards the window there.
Okay. You have a difficult, so now you're, it costs 3 total per move. So you have the difficult terrain because of the smoke, and now you have the difficult terrain because you're also holding this guy too. Okay. So
I have 2 actions left.
yes, let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You stop right there. Okay. Zira, you see him just trudging along as he has this guy over him. This guy's fighting him, trying to reach for his cello. Okay. And that was it for you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's my go. Let's do this. And we're gonna go ahead and spin an action. And another... No, do right here. Yeah, so basically what's gonna happen is that from above you guys, you hear a loud crack and a boom, and then there is now what appears to be a fire. Part of the roof, as soon as I say part of the roof, part of the upper stairs, crashes down right in front of this window. It doesn't... You guys can pass through it, but you will take fire damage if you cross through it. That was one action. For my second action, I am going to cause more smoke in this room, and you guys are gonna have to roll for a save. Okay.
I'm kind of saved.
It's gonna be a survival save. Let's do a survival. Not save, I should say. Let's do a survival.
Okay. 8.
Awesome.
I think those dice are gonna get retired.
17.
You guys gain 1 exhaustion as you guys are in here. You said, what was your roll, Pete?
17.
17. You don't. You kind of are just focused. You've closed your mouth completely. and you're just eyes closed, and you know where you're going, but then you just feel the warm heat as this thing crashes down to the ground. Okay. But Zira, you said yeah, you're taking 1 level of exhaustion. Okay, and then it is going to.
Wait. I have advantage on saves against exhaustion from hot temperatures. Is that?
Where does that say that? You actually.
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Favorite terrain.
That is a cool ability. It's like perfectly timed.
Well, I was like, wait a second. What do I got for
I want to
desert?
hear. I want to hear.
Okay, so favorite terrain, desert. You gain resistance to fire damage, and you have advantage on saves against exhaustion from hot temperatures.
Oh, nice. Okay. Never mind then. Once again, never mind on that. What did you roll for your second one?
14.
14. Yeah, that was a succeed. Gosh, you're gonna avoid every single thing that I.
I mean, for heaven's sakes, I'm from the fire plains. I should be resistant to heat.
I'm gonna attack you again. I'm gonna go ahead and booster it with another additional damage. And let's go ahead and roll it out for Zira. That's gonna be an 18 on your AAD, area defense.
It is a regular hit.
It's a regular hit. Okay, so that's gonna be 2 damage too.
Okay, but I have
Damage?
resistance.
No, it's gonna be 3 damage. I'm sorry.
I have resistance.
So it halves it, rounded
Up.
up, I believe.
So 1 damage.
Yeah. Awesome. Gosh, that was all my turns. That was all my actions.
Okay. So that's my turn?
Yep.
Cool. I am going to try to get out. Help Devotion get this guy out.
Okay. So
I mean, the ground is falling apart, the roof is falling apart, right?
Yep.
So it's not really a good idea to stay in
you're
here.
not sure how long it's gonna last.
Yeah.
But yes. Basically, if you're helping him and stuff, you're then reducing the amount of movement that it's gonna take
Yeah.
you guys to move through space. So now it's no longer 3; it's gonna be 2.
Okay.
For you to move. Okay. If
So-
you want to, you can pull the grapple from him and stuff, and take the guy the rest of the way.
Okay. You just hand him to me? Do I have to like roll a grapple?
No. It's free.
Okay.
Yep.
Reaction. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and move out then.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're at the window right here. Okay.
Yeah.
You just kind of jump and pass through the window. You're going to take 2 fire damage as you pass through this fire.
Okay,
Okay.
but I'm fire resistant.
So that means
So,
it's 1. So it's
yeah.
half. Reaches down. I knew I had to like pump up the fire damage because you guys are all half are resistant.
Yeah, I don't know why you picked fire for the fire.
Because you guys mentioned it in the what's called
Yeah.
message, and I was like,
No, he said
"It
we like
burned
to
down
set
the
fire
building." I was
things.
Like, okay, well, Will. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy. I'll do another movement. Take him clear of the building.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay.
Okay, and then just drop him.
He is on the floor. He is good to go. And actually, just go ahead and click. I can just move him right there. Cello! My cello!
Cellos are replaceable. Go get yourself checked out by the medic.
He kind of.
Are you the husband?
No, I'm the husband. Not married.
Dang it.
I'm a boy. Charismatic.
Devotion, there's another one in there.
Yeah, can I see down the far end of this room?
You look.
end
You
the-
can see what appears to be the back end of it. That's pretty smoked and fired up. Okay, this is where maybe like the back exit end is. Okay.
I don't see anybody there.
No, nobody is there. All you can recall. I don't know if you were the one that. No, yeah.
He's upstairs.
Can I see the stairs from here?
They are just around this corner right here. You kind of look. There's a bunch of just mixed stuff all over the floor, like chairs and tables and things that have been knocked over. Glass is broken all over the ground. The fire is just blazing and blasting. But yeah, you want to travel through there. Like I said, it's just gonna be difficult terrain for you until you move past the fire. Are you rolling for?
I misty step 5 spaces towards the stairs.
Oh, nice.
It's not your turn, mister.
Oh, wait, it's my turn. You're right.
I still have 2 actions.
Oh.
Is there another entrance?
You can see what appears to be somewhat of a ladder. We'll put a ladder right here.
Cool.
I'd say a ladder, but like something that kind of is you can use to climb up
Like a
and
fire
get to the
escape?
second window. Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna climb it.
gotcha. We're gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you are now at the window. Okay,
Okay.
of the second floor.
Can I look inside and see, is there anything?
You touch the window. What's called? It's a little warm. As you look in, you can see the captain. He has like what appears to be covers, and he's pulling what appears to be a guy that is kind of passed
Okay.
out.
I'm gonna bang on the window.
He then like coughs, and then he then looks at you, and then he then like looks dizzy, and then he then falls.
Okay, I'm gonna bust the window. I use my last action to.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, you bust the window with 1 damage. Okay, I'm gonna put you so that even though I don't like using maps and too much, but yeah, you can see. We'll put you right here, and you can see that he is probably about. Let me put him in the picture. The captain has fallen right here. Okay, the man is right here, and he is a pretty big guy. And then the stairs are over here at this end, okay? Oh, the house is up the size.
Cool.
Okay,
All right.
yeah, so it's it. My turn. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and just do some damage onto Mr. Yeah, let's do this. The fire is blazing stronger. Let's go ahead and grow it. Let's do this. It's making it very difficult. The fire brigade is not here, and Devotion, you are trapped in this area as well as on your area as well. You're going to take 2 fire damage as this thing grows from underneath you.
By which you mean 1?
Yes, 1. Okay. That was 1 action to grow the fire. The second action is going to be to attack you, give it another damage, and give you another damage. So it's going to be on top of its base damage, it's going to have 2 more damage if I'm successful on this area. Come on. Apex feature. No, I won't do that. I'll roll with a different dice. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh, nat 1.
The fire mysteriously goes out.
You take 1 fire damage as this thing just flumes and just blasts at you. You cover, yep. The cello is burned completely. It's gone.
Dear,
Yeah.
I'm very sad.
Whose turn is it next?
Devotions.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do, like I said, Misty step 5 spaces towards the stairs.
I was going to step in. That was a waste of an action, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You look up to the stairs. You can see smoke that's kind of billowing downward. You're down the stairs a little bit. Okay. Okay. And you are there. What else are you doing? Going upstairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna head upstairs, keep an eye on the structural stability of them.
Awesome. You're going to take another your movement action to move all the way upstairs. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're at the very top of the stairs, okay? You can see broken glass on the ground. You can see what appears to be the captain is passed out. You do not see the guy that he was trying to save, okay?
Okay.
But you do feel, let's see, I'll put the fire right here.
I'm gonna yell at him through the window. Devotion! The guy is right behind the captain. He's got him wrapped up in a blanket, but they both passed out from smoke inhalation. We gotta get him out quick. This whole place is gonna go down soon.
Hello, Super Searcher. We're playing our firefighter game.
Firefighter?
Yes. Okay. Anything else for your actions?
Let's see. So how many actions? That was one to Misty Step, one to go up the stairs.
Yes.
So I dash over to the captain and the guy.
1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put a 5. Okay. If you want to have additional movement, you can. I'll give it to you.
Let's see here. Can I the captain go over my shoulder and drag the other guy, or is that too much?
You would be 3. There is smoke in here. So, no, I won't do that. I haven't put that in there yet. It's going to be 3 less movement. Or 3. It's going to cost 3 movements. Okay?
Because
not
you're
gonna
moving,
move
yeah.
fast. And you're going to have to actually roll and see if you can do it as well. You're going to do a might. Did you want to try? There's fire.
No,
in those eyes. I don't know if it's totally that.
So I can't do that.
You can try. You got one action before the fire is going to go.
Get him closer.
I'll give you until I finish up this bite.
Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll drag the guy in the carpet over to Zira.
Gotcha, so that's one less movement. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're right there. And then he is right behind you, okay? That's how much you move right there.
Okay.
Awesome, let's go for it. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, give myself an advantage, and then give the boost the damage. Okay? The fire is going to... I'm not going to move it, but it's going to blast at you from here. Well, maybe I should. I have to move it. It's going to come around here, and it's all going to be in the fire right here, as well as you, sir. So I move the fire, one action. Then I'm going to attack you with it, give itself an advantage, and boost the damage. Let's go. So that's going to be, boom, a nat 20. Yes! I rolled a 2 and a nat 20. That's going to be 24.
That's a heavy hit.
That's a heavy hit. Cool. So the base damage is 2, plus the heavy, so that's 3, plus the additional that I gave it, so that's 4 fire damage as it tornadoes right at you. Okay? Here we go. Finally. Let's go. I'm just going to keep doing it. Do devotion, maybe. I'm trying, Chris. I will... If I had more actions, I would spend them. That was all my actions.
I can't mark the fire, can I?
It just depends on what you're doing. If you want to mark it, you can, because I believe that Hunter's Mark gives the ability to kind of like read and tell certain things about your enemy.
Yeah,
If you
well,
want
you
to,
can
you
mark
can
a creature.
Yeah, this is somewhat of a fun trial for me to see. I was curious to kind of like run a monster, but it's not a monster. It's just fire, uncontrolled fire. So.
Well, like I have a concoction that I can drink that I can basically attack my marked creature with an element. So
You can say, oh, you can mark.
if I just like pick the water element and start throwing it at the fire.
You can. That's why part of like said, if you want to, you can, I guess. So, yeah. I'm going to try to kind of fudge my rolls and not tell them so that I can do more damage, guys. Chat. Okay.
Right.
I'm kidding. Cool. It's going to go up to Zira. You are at the windowsill. You are seeing all that's taking place. Okay, he got hit pretty good, I would imagine.
All right, I'll go in and try to help with the captain.
Awesome.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to put this thing out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're gonna take 1 fire damage as you step into the fire, in which he's same area. I shouldn't say same area, but
Okay.
okay. So you're gonna take 1 fire damage for that. Rounded. Okay. And what else are you doing?
So that was movement. Okay, I'm gonna grab the captain.
Cool. Uncontested grapple. So good. You just move 1 less.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway.
Okay, I'll move again.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're inside of the window. It's going to take another additional movement. It's difficult terrain for the window as well. What do you want to do? So I moved you like 2 spaces with that last movement.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to just carry him through, or do you want to just try to do something else? You know what I mean? Like get somebody to help you or something.
Well, I'm gonna like throw him through the window.
You're throwing him through the window.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, we need somebody up here.
The fellow that was across the way and stuff, he kind of runs over and he starts pulling out like some hay and throwing it underneath that area in which you're about to drop him. Okay. And you throw him. And he lands right into it.
Cool.
Pretty well. Okay. Awesome. What are you doing?
And then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give Devotion a help die.
You are not close enough to him. To give him a help dice, you either need to be next to him or you need to be next to the enemy, which is the fire.
Okay.
I think you can. I wish I had my list of action thingies.
Yeah. Oh, there's not really a whole lot I can do. I'll save an action and I will use it to assist him.
Prepare an action.
Yeah. So like as he gets closer, I'll help him like grab
Once
the guy.
Once he gets over toward you, you're probably gonna pull that guy and do the same thing for him.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's do it. It's gonna be my turn. Let's go ahead and break this up. 1, 2 actions, and I am gonna go ahead and create a little pit. Let's do that. That sounds like fun, right? There's a 2-space pit. Thankfully, you don't know how to Misty Step. Right?
I can't Misty Step while carrying somebody else.
Oh, yes. I just thought about it as I was drawing the pit. I was like, oh, shoot, he can Misty Step right over it. There is a pit. You're going to have to roll for athletics if you want to jump across the way. This breaks through, okay?
Other windows nearby that I can see?
That is the main window. The stairs is just below. And as that pit breaks open, you're going to go ahead and take 1 fire damage, first of all, for being in the fire. Okay?
By which I mean 0.
Yeah, 0, pretty much. It is going to attack you. It's going to go ahead and booster the damage. Okay, so I'll go ahead and roll again. Come on. It's going to be a 19 plus 4, so that's 23 on the area.
Heavy hit.
Heavy hit, so that is going to be again a 4. Right? 2 base damage, 3 for the heavy, 4 for the boosted up. That's what you guys get for burning all my plant creatures.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do, right?
You're a tree? Let me shoot fire at you. No, please leave him alone.
Like, it looks like a dead, dried up flower. Well, I can take care of that.
You guys are terrible. Now who's in trouble? Cool. It is gonna go over toward Devotion.
Can you get him like close to me and like toss it?
2 spaces. And he is his agility is his jump, but his jump is reduced by
What can he throw?
2. He can use the throw maneuver if he likes to. I would imagine if he has the throw maneuver or toss. I forget what it is. Yeah, toss.
Probably doesn't have it.
You don't have the toss maneuver, do you? You can. You would. I would imagine that you would. It would be a might check. Yeah.
So
What do you?
no windows on this side.
What do you think, chat? What do you guys think Devotion should do? He's in a quite up a pickle this time. Will he? There is what appears to be a window. It's going to be a window that is over at this end. I'll say. Let me see if I can mark it for you. It's over on this end over here. Right here is the window. Okay.
Okay. So can I sling this guy over my shoulder and run towards the window?
He is over your shoulder. And you're running toward the what's called, right? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's some great suggestions coming in here. Oh,
Yeah.
hi, common convolution. Sorry, I can't talk tonight. Do a flip.
Do a flip.
I do a flip.
You could have flipped. Do you have the maneuver?
No. Can I parry the fire?
You could have. You never did, though.
Chris
Good
thinks
job,
that you
Kennedy.
should die, but in a nice way.
But in a nice way. Kill him in a nice way.
Super Searcher says that you should pray for the floor to magically be rebuilt.
You are a paladin, right?
Yeah.
And you haven't prayed yet in our game. So, it's a good time for it. That was 5 right there. You are not at the window.
Spend another action.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are 1 step away from the window. Okay? How many actions do you have? Let's go. Come on.
That's 2, so I guess 1 more to get to the window and smash it.
Okay, how many actions do you have left? Yeah, okay. What? 1 movement. You move 1 space. You still have 4 movements to spend if you want to, whenever you want. And then you have 1 more action to break the window.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll for an attack on that. As long as you do 1 damage. And the what's called is, I'm going to say,
12.
you break the glass. It is open now. You have that 4 actions to do that, to move. 4 movements, right? Let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. I think you're stuck at the what's called because you're also carrying him too, and you're kind of pushing through the door.
Yeah.
Just throw him out.
You do that.
Gently.
Guy. Yeah.
That's a good plan, Super Searcher.
He wanted to move, or no, he spent all of his actions. What's called? You can minor action and drop him if you want to. I'll allow you to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I was
It's
ready.
wrapped up in padded carpet anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. So yeah, so I
So there's no way to break his fall, so he'll break his
Yeah, you
neck.
see, the lady stands up. She sees you breaking the glass and heaving the husband and pushing him through the window, trying to force him out. She's like gritty. You're dropping it, right? He falls out of the window. He falls through the window. He lands on the floor pretty nicely. You do that. You do that thing
Yes,
where you're
that
like,
potatoes.
"That looks like that hurt." And yeah, and you can use the rest of the movement actions to move out of there.
yeah, I mean I'm a paladin. I can lay on hands in.
Just gracefully, like, descend down. Just like, ooh.
Awesome. Well, let's do this. My last actions. You better get out of there, Zira. Come on.
Well, I'm, like, in the window.
I know you are. I can still get
I
you.
am
I
out.
can reach you. I can't reach Devotion's too far away. 1, 2, 3.
There's a hole there.
There is, and the fire is coming up above it, out of it. 4, 5.
Use your
What's
beard to
called-
break your fall.
Fire is, the guy has pulled what's called, but it is also running on the ground right here. Okay, let's do that, and a little bit of that right there.
We're on the 2nd story. How is that?
You're right. Let me go ahead and undo it
Trying to cheat. You
and
see
cover up these boxes right here because it is stone. So boom, the fireball, those boxes and everything have caught fire, as well as the hay has caught fire, and maybe some of this tarp area has caught fire. Cool. So movement of this fire. Then we're gonna go ahead and attack you, give myself advantage, increase the damage. Let's get a hit on you too now. Come on, man. Oh my gosh, 6 and a 2. 6 and a 2. That was all my actions.
Cool. I'm getting out.
Yo, okay, get out. Let's do it. What are you doing?
I'm gonna jump.
You're gonna jump. Okay. What's your agility?
My agility is 3.
You're gonna take 1 damage as you're in this fire area. Okay. Is it reduced down?
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. What's your? You said what was your agility?
3.
3. So you have 3 move jump. So you're jumping downward 2 spaces, and across as well.
I'm gonna tuck and roll.
1. You have just enough movement as you tuck and roll and land perfectly and slide out of the way. And then all of a sudden, if you are 1 space near the building, it blows up. I shouldn't. I won't do that to you guys.
Why would it blow up? What's in there that's so flammable?
The fire brigade is already at the door of Devotion as you kind of crawl down to the ground. They're carrying buckets of water and stuff, and then they have what appears to be a tanker somewhat on top of their cart, and they're just shooting the water.
This fire
this
brigade
building.
sucks. This thing's been burning for 30 minutes already, and they're
90
just now
seconds.
getting...
90 seconds action. It was
Like-
a small fire when it started.
The guy said though that it's been burning for 30 minutes.
You're right, Christine. Let me just reverse all those actions. Yes, the fire. Okay. You guys are out of there.
Cool.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna go find the merchant.
Yeah, and I unwrap this guy and provide first aid if needed.
The captain could probably use it.
Cool. You want to do a med check real quick on him? Is you come down to the ground, you can see him. He is very out of it. He's covered in black smoke and stuff. Is you start pulling whatever you have in your med kit and try to like help him breathing and stuff.
17.
17, and then with that he coughs and he looks out of it, but he looks like he's breathing. Save me. I have a great.
Same. Don't need talking. Just focus on breathing.
Thank you. Thank you. And with it, his wife comes over and stuff and drags him out of the way of the fire, the burning building. Cool. Awesome. You guys did an awesome job on that one. And Zira, you're finding the guy, right?
Yes.
The captain looks pretty out of it. He's kind of being taken care of. As the shopkeeper kind of comes over to you and says, "Oh my, good job on that. You guys moved quickly. Thankfully."
You can't hesitate. If you hesitate, people die.
You wanted to know more about
Yes, I need to know everything. Everything that you saw. You said you stole all your goods?
He stole
Food.
some food from my cart. I yelled at him, and he had somewhat of a beast that was guarding him. I thought it was a dog for a second, and then it fumed in flames, and then it tried to attack me, and I quickly hid next to that wall, and it took most of the fire damage.
Are there any other merchants or taverns in the area that have a large stock of food?
He says, there might be. There was not just around the corner. There's a place that sells really good meats and sandwiches.
Cool.
They have ice cream too.
Ice cream.
The boy, he seemed like he was interested in more of the nicer treats rather than the things that probably are not of interest.
A boy?
Yes, it was a boy that stole my food.
Okay.
Seemed a little hungry. He was feeding his pet.
Gotcha. All right. I'm gonna look for tracks from a small boy, or for a young boy.
You have an advantage on it. It would be hard. There's not much. Something.
11.
11. You are able to notice where the tracks lead and stuff. They actually go in the direction which he said.
Yep.
Okay. You guys continue quickly on in the direction of where it was. Okay.
I'm gonna fill in devotion while we're moving. Like, hey, we're looking for a kid and his dog, essentially.
Go ahead, you guys. Good.
Okay.
So the merchant said he saw a kid, a boy, stole his food. And when he was confronted, the dog, or whatever this thing is, shot a blast of fire at the guy starting this massive thing. So
Yeah. And the other witness last night said that he saw a small figure like a halfling or a dwarf. So that a boy could be that.
makes sense to me. Let's go. Here's the tracks. We need to be careful with this kid, but we gotta take him down.
Yep. You guys go through the back alleyways and stuff. You somewhat know your way around the capital a little bit. Some areas you're not too familiar with. A very quiet night and stuff. The commotion that took place in this last place, and you guys move forward. You then come to that area in which he was talking about, this market area that's kind of closed down. And then you see what appears to be this food place that is somewhat open. They sell sandwiches and ice cream and stuff, and they're already closed. And as you guys draw in close, let's go ahead and roll for an awareness.
Eight.
15.
8 and a 15. Okay, cool. You, Devotion, look toward the right of this building, and you think you had saw maybe like a shadow to the right. Zira, as you're kind of going toward the front entrance area of this, a fella looks like he's coming from the pathway ahead of you, and he's going towards your direction. He's carrying what appears to be a hand crossbow. Okay. And he's heading toward that building. Okay, he looks like an older gentleman. He's just kind of running over in your.
Excuse me, sir.
He pulls up his crossbow and he aims it at you. Thieves, step back, step away now. I know what you're here for.
We're here to find the thieves. We're looking for a boy.
Boy.
There's been multiple other robberies in this town.
I know that's. He lets you know that. He assumes that there's somebody in there. He got word somebody, one of the people that are around, had made mention and stuff, and then now he had come to.
You need to be careful, sir. This boy is very dangerous.
And then he starts pushing over.
Let us handle this.
It's gonna have to roll for so it's just you since you're the only one near him. Let's go and roll for communicating with him. Charisma.
Like influence.
Influence, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
19.
With a 19.
We are here under the order of the captain of the guard.
Oh, the captain. What if the captain is involved, and maybe I should respect your authority? All right, then. How are you going to do this?
Stick around in case we need backup, but we need to go talk to this kid. It seems that when he's threatened, that's when these fires start.
You hear a crashing noise with the inside. Swear.
Your shop would get burned down. It's not worth it. Everything would be lost, not just what he's stealing. We'll take care of it.
Uncocks his shotgun. He had both. He had what's called his hand crossbow, and then. All right, hurry up then.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stealth. Natural one.
Let's put you up to the door.
As I trip over my own feet.
Let's see. Let's see if I can find a good building for us to use. Most of the buildings are kind of.
Yes, we're outside.
There. So that might be good enough. Okay. 1, 2, and Devotion's all over here. You step up to the door, and as you step up to the door, you accidentally bump into the door a little bit, and it chambers. Okay. Okay. Then you hear some clicking and clacking and stuff inside, and you can tell that there is movement taking place within here. Okay. And as you said, a 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Devotion, as you look over at Zira and see that she had talked to the guy, you look back in the direction which you saw somewhat of a shadow, and then you see a fire, and you see what appears to be some kind of fire-esque dog. Okay, let's do right. And it is right here. Okay. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that. There we go. There's a fiery dog and stuff on that. Okay. And then you look at Devotion to apologize for the noises that you made. You then look back at the door, and then you then feel a flame or feel the presence of, and you look to your left, and there's another one across the other side, or there's one right over here. You don't know that there's one on this side because you can't see it that well, but you do see this, okay?
Yeah. And I'm just like signaling to Devotion, like, Dougie.
Awesome. Okay. I will allow you guys to talk, or you guys can roll for initiative.
We got a fire pup over here.
Yeah, there's another one over at this side.
Great. How's your animal handling? It's not even a thing. Oh, animal, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I might see if we can't talk to these doggies and try not to be threatening them.
You can see as they're kind of stepping, it's somewhat like, I should say lava, but flames and fire are hitting the ground. You can see the searing marks on the ground as this thing is stepping closer. Okay. It looks very threatening. Okay.
Yeah.
You have not run into this, but you can tell they are from the fire plane, probably. Okay. Yeah. And the way that the fire moves and stuff, it kind of wisp, and it seems very strange in the way the fire moves. Okay.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
I'll
give you guys one action. If you guys want to, okay?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
And somewhat try to avoid this.
roll for animal.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll on this one and try to look as non-threatening and friendly as possible.
I rolled a 19. I'm gonna kind of like let flames creep up my own arms and like basically try to tell it like I'm one of you.
Okay.
Like, easy pup, like, we're not trying to hurt you.
Awesome. And then what about you, Devotion?
I rolled a 9.
What do you say to the puppy?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
The dog is like, and then all of a sudden,
I'm a good boy. Wait.
awesome. Okay. Zira, as you're saying this, this creature kind of looks at you, and
I'm just kind of like dancing my hands.
And then it steps, and then flames hit, and it disappears, and then it reappears right over here, right behind you. Okay.
Come on now, pup.
And you now see 2 of them. You see the second one next to Devotion that has moved up on him, and the other one now has kind of turned its attention to him.
Now, pup.
Awesome. You guys ready for initiative?
Yeah. Sit, Dougie, sit.
Again.
16.
16.
Hey.
You guys take your turns on both the same time. Yeah, 16. Yeah, you guys can interlock your guys' actions, okay? So whenever you want to take an action and you want to take an action, that's it, you guys can do all that. You did beat them and stuff. They didn't roll high enough. So I basically gave them advantage because you rolled a nat 1 and they did not roll that high for this initiative. So you guys are free to do what you guys want right now. But yes, they are more focused on devotion right now. This is my typical game, is to focus all the attacks on devotion. Because I can't hit my wife for some reason.
I want to try to do animal again. I mean, I want to try to get him to like lay down, like
Gotcha. Okay.
try to get its attention back on me. 16.
With a 16, is you are trying to talk to them and you're trying to that they do not seem focused on your attempts. Okay, what you're able to tell with that roll is that they don't have any animalistic identity. They are not.
Ooh, I speak elemental.
In some way, so that's fine. But yeah, you understand that. Yeah, they're not
They're not dogs.
persuadable.
Yeah.
They're not animal persuadable. Correct.
Okay, so I have to get the kid then.
Thank you. Awesome. Never I should.
Probably has a talisman or something, I would imagine.
Okay. Any other actions you're gonna do? I'm gonna take my turns.
Well, we still all have our full actions. I'll open the door.
Awesome. You go to it. 1, 2. Let's see if I can fix these real quick. Cool. Open the door. Minor action. 1, 2. 3, 4. You step into this chamber room. You can see what appears to be tables and tables, all clean, quiet, dark in here. Okay, you have a. Let's go ahead and create some darkness if I can. How far can you see in the dark?
10 spaces.
10 spaces. Let's see if I can.
Think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Let's see if I can paint some darkness on here. Yeah, fog. Okay, cool. You can see, look ahead of you, and yes, the tables and everything. And then you can hear a figure kind of pulling through what appears to be a window or a door, actually, I should say, in the back area. He sounds like he's fiddling with the door to try to open it or something, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Any more actions that you have? You're gonna move that direction?
Yeah, I'll move and I'll like call out like, "Hey kid, we're not trying to hurt you. Like, we just want to talk. Can you come out here and calm your dogs down so they don't do more damage?"
He doesn't say anything, okay? You can hear them once he hears you. He's like messing with the door even more because you're kind of just saying that, okay?
Okay, we're not gonna hurt you. We know you're just hungry.
I hear him chink, 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 hitting at the doorknob to try to break it open. Okay.
Okay.
You rolling for what? Persuasion? Right? Or what? What do you
Oh,
think?
yeah, I was just talking, but I can roll persuasion.
He is not really.
No, he's just terrified.
Yes. I'm assuming that you're gonna have to do a. Wonder if it's like an action to like communicate and try to talk them down.
Yeah, let's see. Well, you want to do something devotional? I look this up.
The skill action. Yeah, you guys can interlock your turns. They're intertwine your turns. There we go.
So I'm going to kind of hold out my hands towards both dogs and back away from the building, trying to get them to follow me.
Okay. As you take a step, right? Movement. You take another step. And as you do that, are you doing animal handling? Calm animal? Or something? Or no, you're not. You're just backing away. They will take an attack of opportunity if you do that. You know that, right? If you step out of his face, he's going to attack.
Okay. Do a disengage action, alright.
You can if you want to do disengage, yep. Okay, so give it a disadvantage, or do you want to do the full disengage and give it... It can't do it at all.
Yeah, I'll do the full.
Okay, cool.
It's them setting fire to the building.
You sternly look focused at this creature, and then you then quickly just step back and trying to kind of like, in a focused way, lead these things back away from this house, okay? Building, I should say.
So I try and move into as open space as possible.
Or... Oops. Let's do, yeah, there is an open space right next to you and stuff. Right in the main road, in the middle of the road area. Double check and see if everything's good. Yeah, everything's good. Cool. Okay. So you have moved in this direction. Any more actions you want to do before Zira takes her actions?
How many was that? Was that
1, 2, 3 movements that you have made. You have 2 movements still if you want to. You can, if you want to move farther away, you can.
Yeah, I'll move down the street away from that crane.
2, 3, or 2 or 5. You're up to 5 now. Okay. That's it for you,
Yeah.
Zira?
Alright, there's nothing for like talking or anything.
Skill wise, no. I guess not.
No, I mean it would just be. I mean I could do. Yeah, there's no skill based action. There's investigate, intimidate. I suppose I could intimidate him, but there's really no point.
No, you would try to kind of like persuade him and stuff.
Yeah.
Influence him.
I think I'll just move in.
Yeah. If you want to, you can spend your minor actions to kind of try to roll for an influence. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, I'll move. I'll move towards him and
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5. Gotcha.
Okay, that's 16 for influence.
16 for an influence. He then, you can hear him stopping, let's call, banging at the door, and then he then says back to you, says, "You'll take them away. No, I have to get out of here." You can tell that he's like looking around for another exit because he can't make it out of the back door. And then he says, "Don't make me hurt your friend."
Listen, kid. We just need to talk. But if your friends, your pets, whatever you want to call them, they're threatening a lot of lives. 3 people almost died today because of their fire.
No, that's not true. My dogs wouldn't do that. They're a gift to me.
Yes, but fire is a gift.
It wasn't their fault. It was the trade guy. He tried to grab me and take the crystal away from me, and I ran. And I got scared. It wasn't their fault.
Okay, but it did happen. Let's just calm down. Let's just go talk. Okay? If they're shooting fire to protect you, that fire is very strong and very powerful. I should know. I'm a fire wielder myself.
He says, "If I get away, I can protect myself with them. They'll protect me. They'll take care of me."
You don't need to protect yourself. We're not here to hurt you. Don't make this hard.
He says, "And you get the promise you won't take them away."
I promise you'll be safe.
Go ahead and roll again. You're going to use an action now since you used both your minor actions to try to influence. You're going to roll for spend an action to influence him again.
21.
21. Gotcha. He steps out and you can see him. I'm just going to make him as this right here. Let's see if I can do it like that. Yeah. He steps out where you can see him. And then he says, "No, you have to promise that you will, that they won't leave my, they will, I will, you won't take them away. The gods will take them away. You have to promise to me." As he steps out, you can see him. He is still not persuaded, but you have persuaded him to come out, and you can see him. He's kind of looking around for an exit.
I have no intention of you losing your friends. But you have to understand where the town is coming from. You have to be able to control those animals, whatever they are. If you can't, they are going to hurt somebody. And then nothing that I say or do will protect them or protect you.
Okay.
You have to get them under control. If they start another fire, there's not going to be much I can do about it.
You notice as you're kind of pulling into the center area and stuff, you are doing this, and then you look over down the road, probably about 100 spaces away. You can see what appears to be somewhat of a torch being held and moving in your direction. Okay. And what appears to be some shadows of people that are coming in your guys' direction. You don't have a lot of time before the guards get here and the people get here. Okay. You want to try it again for another action?
I'm out of actions.
Okay. He's heard what you had to say. The creatures that are right here, they start to move. So I'm going to spend one action to move towards you. They're giving their faces, the growling faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, right there. And then they look over in the direction of the where those people are coming, so they can see some of the torch. And then they start making these like howling or like a, "Ooh." And then you hear it, but then you see the boy kind of like look out the window in the direction in which the people were coming. Okay. And he says, and then he says, "We need to leave. Come on." He doesn't say it to you. He's just saying it. Mm-hmm. Okay. As he then looks over, he can see what appears to be a small window right here. Okay. I'm going to paint it right here on here. It's a small window right here. Okay. He then looks back at you and he says, I can take care of them. I promise I can. Just let me leave.
Son, you need help.
He then slightly steps, and he steps edges closer to the edge. Or not to the edge, but he is moving like.
Be careful of your choices.
Don, you're persuasive. Gosh, what would I do? What should I do? Should I roll for it? Let's see. Probably should. Leave it on a roll. But I did roll pretty high though. He runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He moves over to the window. So one action to move for the dogs, one action to move for him. Okay. He is then going to spend another action to move again. 1, 2. Use minor actions to open up the window. And 3, 4, 5. He's right there. So that's 3 actions. And then these dogs are all of a sudden going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have a higher movement. Okay. Cool. It's going to go over toward. That was all your actions?
I think so.
And that was all your actions. It's going to go back over to you guys again.
Cool. Let's do it. I'm gonna chase after the kid.
Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're at the window. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're right there. The boy has kind of come and climbed through the window. Has landed. He's picking himself up. He's like whistling back at those dogs. And he's looking back, and then you just pop right through the window, and you're right in front of him, in between you and the dog. You know, him and the dogs. Don't make me do this.
Don't make me.
What is your action? You can try to persuade him again. You have somewhat of a better chance.
Yeah.
These dogs start to... You see fire devotion blazing off of them. They're kind of making a weird noise like, huh? Okay.
It's gonna be a 10.
A 10. Okay. He kind of is scared by you. Just want to leave, please. And with that, as you notice on him, he does have what appears to be some kind of a strange looking stopwatch that has like an orange gem that's kind of lightly swirling in a glow. Okay.
Who gave that to you?
Yeah, he looks at it and he says, and then he puts his hand over it. Okay.
You need to calm down, call them off, or I can't. I have to do what is best for this town. And I want to help you.
All this narrative coming from you, Christine. Gosh, why?
Okay, I hit him. I smashed him.
I know you wouldn't.
Try to steal the thing.
That's your one weakness, putting you up against a child. Everything else, you're just like cutting heads off and shooting arrows into them, 100 arrows. But up against a boy, and you're like, stop it now, or else I'll spank you.
I'm a mom. What can I say? What are your choices right now? Are you making a good choice?
Yep.
You sure you want to do that?
He says to you,
Consequences for your action, young man.
I'll let you spend an action. You communicate that to him, two minor actions. He then responds to you and he says that, he says, I took it. I'm a thief. That's what the guards are going to come and they're going to take me away. They're going to take away all the things.
Probably. Running is not going to help you, though. And I'm going to go ahead and do a disarm action.
Nice, thank you.
I'm going to... Yeah, so it's attack versus your athletics, acrobatics, or trickery.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to give myself advantage.
Awesome.
Uh, 19.
With a 19, I got a 7. You say these things, and then you then quickly look down at his hand where it's covering up, and then you just swipe down and you just grab. You have grabbed it. You have knocked his hand, and you've grabbed it, and you then rip it right off the side of where he's holding it. And then he says, "No!" And then he pushes forward towards you to try to grab back at it. The creatures then howl, and then they then start racing in your direction. And just as they reach towards you, they then disappear in a flame and a blast.
I'm gonna like protect the kid from it.
He is crying in your arms. Devotion looks confused.
I am going to carry the kid.
The soldiers come and they're heading in that direction. You hear more and more noises from them heading down this ways and stuff. You're carrying him away from here?
No, I'm carrying them
to
toward.
the-
Yeah.
You carry him over and stuff. He is broken by this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
As you carry him over toward the center of the city. And the captain is charged. He looks a little bit roughed up, but the captain comes and says, "A long night for you, too. What's going on here? I've heard word there was some kind of something of which I had talked to you about in the mix around here."
Put the kid down.
And then he looks down. He says, "A boy?"
A hungry boy. A scared, hungry boy who is all alone.
But how? Doesn't make any. What? I can't put a boy in prison.
No, but he does need help.
You can see that the crowd behind him is very mixed. They didn't hear it fully. They had just someone arrived. They're upset and angry. And they said, "Where is the creature? Where?" They're fumed and mad and stuff.
The creature has been taken care of.
One of the key person says, "I've been robbed too many times and my building has been burned. What do you say that there's a creature? Where's the body then?"
It's been burned. It's a creature of fire, and to fire it has returned.
Go ahead and roll for influence, please, as you're saying this to the crowds. Devotion, did you want to help? This is a skill challenge.
Yeah, help.
You can use any skill you want to use and stuff if it makes sense.
Intimidation.
Yeah, I put on my friendliest face. Wow. 11 for intimidation.
I rolled a 9 for influence.
A 9 instead of 10.
11.
11. The captain looks over and says, "Every single one of you, go back home now. We will take care of this." And then he turns to you, Team Devotion. He says, "I would have liked to have put your name a little higher. Show me that what you've done. You say that there was this boy. What proof?"
What proof?
Well, if tomorrow there's another fire, then I can't just overlook it.
He had an ancient artifact which allowed him to summon fire beasts.
He then looks to you, and you can tell he is trying to read your mind as to where is that item.
The creatures have been sent back to the fire plains where they belong.
He waits quietly as he looks into you. You can tell that he is thinking, where is it then? He's not saying it yet, but you can tell that that's what he wants. This item that you say that.
I don't want to give it to him.
I know you don't. But you guys didn't roll successfully though either.
I know.
He then steps up to you and says, "I know you very well. Both you have spent some time with me. But your name, Team Devotion, will not have any glory in this. This
I
matter."
saved your life.
Huh?
I saved your life.
I understand that. But I have no proof of what you've done. I can't give any merit to you. All I can say is that it is ended. I'm sorry, Team Devotion, but good luck.
You can see the footprints over there.
It's not enough, Zira. It's not enough. You know it. I know it.
Do I get to keep? I don't get to keep the watch, do I?
It's up to you.
No, for like future campaigns.
It's up to you if you want.
Oh. Yeah, I want to keep it. An item that can summon fire dogs, yeah.
He walks away.
Oh darn,
With
I guess her
that-
name is still...
You have come out of this undamaged or unburned with a beautiful fire watch. And Devotion, has been charged multiple times.
A little bit of damage.
Oh yeah, okay.
2. I think it took 2 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And that is it.
Yay.
Great, 1 shot. Jeez. Cool. That was interesting. I was curious to kind of try out this fire beast. No, I should say fire beast, but yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
I was hoping to burn you guys even more than what I had burned you guys for, but it is what it is. At least I got you pretty good somewhat. And I'm afraid I will make what it
Making
can
an item
do and
card,
stuff.
yeah.
It's probably going to be limited. I shouldn't say limited and stuff, but
I know, like so many charges per
Yeah,
day
pretty
or
much.
whatever.
so I like to. Cool.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, yeah, I have this thing. I don't really want to give this thing.
I know you don't want to give it to her. I wasn't expecting that you would have. I just wanted to pressure you on it to try to what it's called.
Hey, I'm from the fire planes. I should have dibs on objects that obviously are
Yeah,
connected to the fire
From the
planes.
fire plane. Yep.
Just
Cool.
saying.
All right. We hope that you guys enjoyed the watching. We have enjoyed playing. I've enjoyed playing and running this. Yeah, and so we're excited. We've enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. If you like DC20, if you like what we were running and stuff, then there is in the in the comments, in the info below, you'll see the
Links.
links. Okay, so you can follow the DC20 link and go straight to the. You might have to talk to me because my mind is like.
So there's going to be a link to purchase the PDF, the current PDF, and it will update you every single time we get new updates.
Yep.
There's also a link to what the session or 0.8, which is like a freebie session that
Yep.
you can try it if you're interested in trying. You also have links there for all of character sheets and weapons.
All
and
the freebies
all the
that
freebies
basically
there.
the coach has kind of put, I have lumped it all into the drive so that you guys can follow into it, as well as it has character sheets that I've made, make it easier for new players, as well as I think I have pre-made character sheets as well in there too. So just to make it easier to just try it out, and then if you like it, then
Yep.
read the full book and then learn how to play. So yeah.
Yeah.
But with that, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Thank the Lord that we got through this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sorry, baby. You didn't get to burn us too bad.
I know. Well, I was putting more toward him and stuff. So yeah. Thanks for
I'm
watching.
okay with this.
Do you have
I
anything
know.
else to finish it up on, Pete? No.
Fire is fun. I like fire.
Fire is fun.
Well, at least they can't blame us for burning down this town now. Wasn't our fault. This time.
Yeah, there were no scrimp rats here, so the town is safe.
Yes, exactly.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.